I thought it was about time I did a long-term review of my seat covers. Just to be clear up front, I paid full price for these. I'm not sponsored in any way, nor is my channel. I just like to share reviews of stuff that I've purchased and help you make decisions. Anyway, so let's get straight into it. So these are the Supertrim Neoprene covers. This is a Toyota Prado 2021 model, not that it makes much difference. I've had these covers for over 4 years now. We've got about only 60,000 on the clock. I have 2 kids. My youngest was about 7, I guess, when I bought these. So kids in the back and everything that goes with kids. How have I found them? So first of all, fitting and sort of wear and tear. So fitting, you get used to it. It's pretty, they're tight, but you get used to the technique. I've only taken them off twice and washed them. I don't find actually you need to take them off very often. I generally find that wiping them down with a wet wipe, especially if the kids have dripped chocolate or ice cream or anything like that on it, if you get that off pretty quick, it'll actually just wipe off really well. I also find that just brushing them gets the dust off. And then if they do get dirty, I find a wet cloth. I just wipe them in the summer with a wet cloth. I don't even have to take them off. That usually does enough. So between those things, as I said, I have washed them a couple of times in 4 years in the washing machine. No problem there either. Alright, so fitting. So as you can see, you know, they're still fitting and showing really nicely. We did have a kid's seat in the back here at some point, but I'm not seeing any sort of really obvious wear from that. It's been gone a couple of years now, so that's all good. One thing I do love about these is that they are built specifically for the vehicle, so when you order, make sure you get your right vehicle so you can continue using the armrests and fold it and split the seats as you would, you know, without covers. So don't worry about that, just make sure you order the correct ones when you do it. They come in a set with the headrests as well. Headrests are probably the hardest thing to get on, to be honest with you, but again, you get used to the technique once you've done one. And as you can see in the back, you know, the kids wear and tear, yeah, there's a few stains and whatever, but the actual wear and tear, you know, we're 4 years in, and I'm not any areas of concern, certainly in the back here. But I've been very happy with them in the back. But we'll move to the front. I'm afraid the sun's of course decided to come out as soon as I move in the front, but anyway, so driver's seat, obviously that gets the heaviest wear and tear. You can actually see, honestly, I don't really see any wear or tear in this whatsoever. It's yeah, look, it's obviously not looking brand new. It's looking a bit faded, maybe a touch faded, not even sure. But certainly no wear and tear what to speak of. I do find that it does, you know, like all seat covers, it does move around a bit from time to time, so I do have to sort of lift it, and it's really easy just to lift it back up and just pull it straight. I also find, and I use one of these trim tools, but a really soft round edge one, to help tuck it in. You know, when you got to tuck it into places like this, it's really useful to get it nice and tight and nice and deep when you go around. It's very rounded and soft, so it's not going to cut into the fabric. I would suggest something like that. It does make, you know, fitting these much easier. But as I said, you know, there's a little bit of wear and tear on the headrest there, but you know, it's probably just the dirt from my hair, to be honest with you. But nothing to really speak of. Center armrest as well, yeah, look, a little bit of wear and tear on the top, but just scuffed up a bit, probably because the kids have walked on it. You know, but other than that, and again, you could just replace it if you wanted to. And then passenger seat, absolutely, you know, fantastic. So overall, you know, yes, they're expensive, I get it, but we are 4 years in, as I said, with a family and a dog. And I'm not actually seeing any reason to even think about having to buy new ones, and the way they're going, they'll probably outlive my use of the vehicle. So I've been very happy with them. As I said, I'm not sponsored to say this, but they've been really good. I've been really happy. Do I find them hot in the summer? Yes, I guess so. but then I don't have cooling seats or anything like that, so whatever fabric or whatever I have in the summer would probably be hot anyway. I have to say the best thing about them really is the way they stay clean and how easy they are to keep clean. As I said, from the techniques that I've suggested, you know, when you've got kids and a dog, you know, it's difficult. And when I did pull them off, it was wonderful to see the seats underneath in, you know, brand new condition, because I put them on just after I bought the vehicle for that very reason. They really have done their job, been very happy with them. I hope you found this useful.